topics. Papa J, C Money Book, the NSFW show, nerd stuff and freaking wrestling. Papa J in the building, better buckle up. For my fans, I'ma drink out the Stanley Cup. Like I said, now bow, better buckle up. And I got my people with me, what the fuck is up? Ball back in the building with a new sound. Coming in loud, breaking through the crowd. NSFW, best show round. And I'm a big boy, so I know I make my family proud. Z Money in the building, yeah, I'm going up. First episode, fans showing love. NSFW, nerd stuff, and I'm on a higher level, never coming down. We on a new level, on a new level. We on a new level, on a new level. We on a new level, on a new level. We on a new level, on a new level. The NSFW show, nerd stuff and freaking wrestling. The NSFW show, nerd stuff and freaking wrestling.
Yes, we are back a day late, but we are here with the internet's most family-friendly NSFW podcast, nerd stuff, and frickin' wrestling. Let me just do my bells and whistles to make sure you guys can hear me, and remind everybody to go ahead and join the Discord. The link is down in the description, the Big Lip Radio Discord. Right here. I'm trying to pull up something real quick. Let's go ahead and give that a mute. Hi, Big Lip Radio. Bulk is live, and let me go ahead and show you where you can, if you're not a fan of YouTube or Twitch, we are expanding soon, hopefully. Sorry. Checking things. We're expanding soon, hopefully, but if you do want to find us, you can go ahead and find us at biglipradio.com. Hi again, Big Lip Radio. And you can even see, bam, look it, I'm live right here. I'm live on the website. It's got my archive over here. You can go ahead and find it. You got some merch. You want a nice little cup? You want a polo? Go golfing in an NSFW show shirt with an NSFW hat. But yeah, you can go ahead and find us biglipradio.com, NSFW show. You'll see these two ugly mugs, Z Money and Papa J. Let me just go ahead and drop that even lower if I can. And there's a lot in here. There's lip service. You can go ahead and subscribe to that for $5, and you can get these two guys fired from their jobs. And you can go here shop. If you love what we do here at NSFW, you'll love what we do on Big Lip Radio. You get yourself a jacket, some flip-flops, some stickers. You get a desk mat. That's pretty cool. I might need a new one here soon. But, we're here for a reason. Last weekend was crazy. Last weekend was WrestleMania. Oh, and was it a thing? But as we will get to that WrestleMania topic, because that is going to be the majority of what we're talking about today. But as we know, every year what follows WrestleMania are the releases, and oh my goodness, were there releases this year? A lot of talent being let go. Just to go over the list, and I'm going to hit this list fast and hard. We got Alba Fire, Let's see if that worked. Bum 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 bum. Let's see if that worked. Ah, there we go. Ah, yes. Okay. We are back. We are working. That is really weird that it was working and then not working, then working again. Ah, there we go. Ah. Loose cables. IT. I only have one microphone. I'm sorry. But just to go over that again. You know, it was working just enough for you to hear me talk about WrestleMania, and then, it's gone. But just to go over that list one more time, we had the release of Alba Fire, Aleister Black, Andrew Chase, Apollo Crews, Bo Dallas, Chris Islands, Dante Chen, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Kairi Sane, Luca Crucifino, Malik Blade, Motor City Machine Guns, Nikki Cross, Santos Escobar, Sierra Linton, Trill London, Tyra May Steele, Tyreek Igwe, Tyson DuPont, Zelina Vega, and Zoe Stark. Ugh. And as I said, 5 of those names very familiar. They released a whole faction. They released the complete faction of the Wyatt Six, which has been making money. They had a whole attraction at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. It was basically a big old love to Bray Wyatt. And none of the Wyatt family's gone now. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega, who were supposed to be the dark people remaining, they are now gone. Zelina Vega telling a reporter, I don't remember the reporter's name, they can go fuck themselves because they didn't even give her a chance to report that she was released. Santos Escobar just came back from injury, got released. Zoe Stark just came back from injury, got released. Motor City Machine Guns, they weren't doing much with them. The big upset I've been seeing on all the WWE videos is the release of Kairi Sane. Because the most compelling storyline they've had going so far has been between Rhea, Io, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. And now they got rid of the most compelling storyline they had. So let's see where they go with that. I mean, right now the compelling storyline would be for my favorite wrestler right now, Danhausen. Undefeated, very evil, very nice. But let's go ahead and move on. But yeah, as I said, we had our WrestleMania. Excuse me. Ooh. Night 1 and Night 2. The first hour of both Night 1 and Night 2 were available on the cable channels for ESPN. ESPN 2 for Night 1 and ESPN regular for Night 2. And then it went only to the ESPN Unlimited app, which you can find you go to your Disney Plus, you got to subscribe to, the package with ESPN Unlimited, go to the ESPN and type in WWE. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to find, but it got through. But to start off the night, let me go ahead and move some stuff around right here so I can show you. Boop. We'll go ahead and bring up this little screen right here. My little screen is we started off our night with a 6-man tag team match. Let me make sure everything's still working. Move some stuff around right here. Because I am paranoid now. Yay! Now I understand Z-Money and all his paranoia that why is everything going wrong? Why is nobody telling me everything's going wrong? But we had a 6-man tag team match. We had Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and IShow Speed going up against the Usos and LA Knight. Now, overall, for all the matches, Night 1 and Night 2 were around 3 hours, maybe just slightly over 3 hours each. There was no match, really, went over 10 minutes. They were averaging between 5 to 10 minutes. So, Mania, look at this little picture right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means there was basically about an hour of wrestling. Let me see. I think I saved a picture of somebody saying how much time there was on the Here we go. The Usos and LA Knight versus Vision and Speed was a 7-minute match. 7 minutes. That is a TV show match. That is, I've seen longer matches, consistent longer matches in local shows. Let me just say that. But the match ended with a victory for the Usos and LA Knight. With IShowSpeed about frog splashing, Logan Paul through the announce table. It was boring. Then we had the unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu, which is about 14 minutes. Ooh, it's a little bit longer. Drew McIntyre stopping in the middle of the match to make a tweet about how he's bored at work. Always bored at work. And I believe, oh shit, I actually don't remember who won that one. And I believe it was Drew McIntyre. WrestleMania 42. There we go. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, Jacob Fatu getting the win over Drew McIntyre. Then you had the Women's WWE Tag Team Champion Fatal 4-Way match. 8-women tag team match. Again, it was pretty boring, but, there was rumors that the Bellas weren't going to compete, and it was going to be filled in by the Kabuki Warriors. Tag team match. But the Bellas did compete. Well, one of the Bellas did, and they were joined by the returning Paige. Which, got a very big pop. Paige is back in the WWE. For people who don't remember who Paige is, she also went by Saraya on AEW. Moving on, we had the Women's Intercontinental Championship match, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch defeated AJ Lee. Let me double check that. Oh, it's true. But yeah, I believe Becky Lynch defeated AJ Lee. The results aren't even in my head. It was boring. Then following up, we had Gunther versus Seth Rollins, which was a bit of a banger. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the match. It was a 15-minute match, and it was a very good 15 minutes. It did not feel like that. Gunther and Seth Rollins are both really good professionals, and the match was great. Gunther getting a win by submission, making Seth Rollins pass out. Following that, we had Stephanie Vaquera versus Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan taking the win, and we all lost because we had to watch Liv Morgan's music video again. Papa J really likes that music video, but, it's got a Britney Spears feel, so, anybody who knows Papa J knows how he feels about Britney Spears. And then ending the night, we had Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Randy Orton backed by Pat McAfee for the Undisputed Championship. Cody Rhodes retaining. Jelly Roll knocked out Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee came back in as a ref. Didn't give the 3 count to Randy. Randy betrayed Pat McAfee. Cody retains. Randy punts Cody Rhodes. Yay! Night 1 was done. And out of 5, I give it a 1.5. And that 1.5 solely, 2, maybe 2. I'll give it a 2. 1.5 goes solely to Gunther and Seth Rollins. A half a point goes to IShowSpeed, putting Logan Paul through his table. As much as everybody hates Logan Paul and probably will start hating IShowSpeed, they're good for business. None of my nieces and nephews watch wrestling, but they all came into the house, sat on the couch to watch Logan Paul and IShowSpeed. So, gets asses in seats. And that's TKO's MO right now. Get asses in seats. Put boots to ass. But moving on. So 2 out of 5 for night 1. Moving on, we got night 2. First hour on ESPN. And we started with a banger. We had Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi. And woo! I can't remember how long that match was, but it was not long. It was long enough, but not long enough. Like you wanted more. You wanted them to keep going at each other. And Obafemi got the win over Brock Lesnar. And unscripted, unknown to everybody, Brock Lesnar chose that moment to retire. Took off his boots, took off his gloves, left them in the center of the ring, and Obafemi has slain the beast. Sad. Now the only Lesnar in media right now is Brock Lesnar. Moving on, we had our Intercontinental Championship 6-man ladder match. JD McDonough, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, Penta, Rey Mysterio, Rusev. What was that? In a ladder match. Rey Mysterio. Can't forget Rey Mysterio. And it was great match. Rey Mysterio put Rusev through a ladder out of the ring through the announce table. His face ate a ladder. Penta hit a Mexican Destroyer on JD McDonough on a ladder. JD McDonough just bounced right off of it. It really looked like Javon Evans or Rusev was going to win, but Penta got that win. Penta retained his title. Moving on, we got the sandwich match. One of these sandwich matches. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Ended exactly how we thought. Fetty Wap, I believe. I can't remember who's assisting Trick Williams right now. Interfered in the match. Sammy was, I'm going to do everything to retain his title. Went for the low blow. Trick Williams took the title. Then Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Another snooze fest. Rhea Ripley took the title off of Jade Cargill because there's no storyline with Jade. Because she's not very charismatic, in my opinion. Then we had another great match of the night. We had the Demon Finn Balor against Dominic Mysterio, the King of the Luchadors. And it was great. It was a good match. Finn Balor took that win. I can't remember where it took place at, but we had an interruption. John Cena came out to tell everybody, probably it was after this match, tell everybody how the night was going, all the attendance. Night one, it was, to announce Bianca Belair is out for longer because she's pregnant. And then on night two, The Miz wanted a moment, and he got a moment. The Miz and Kit Wilson came on out, wanting respect, calling everybody toxic. And as they said, a group of midgets. They said it themselves. Don't cancel me. They said it themselves. You can go back and find the clip. A group of midgets escorted Danhausen to the ring. One of them punched Kit Williams in the jewels, and then Danhausen punched The Miz in the jewels. And it was hilarious. The Miz got his moment, and we got Danhausen. But moving on, we had our main event. We had CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. It was a great match. Two top contenders, two really, really good guys in the ring. And Roman Reigns took that win. Tribal Chief is coming back from what I've seen. The Usos are back with Roman Reigns. Might be getting the bloodline back together. Backlash, Jacob Fatu is going to challenge Roman Reigns for that title to get the respect of Roman Reigns. From what I've seen, they took the title, the Women's United States Championship off of Julia and put it on Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton's our new United States champion. It's Tiffy time again, bitches. Let's see. Danhausen showed up at The Miz's house. Danhausen beat The Miz last night. And yeah, I mean, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going on. You know, because there's not a whole lot going on. But there is something going on tonight. And Bulk isn't there, and Bulk is sad. Bulk is sad. Tears run down Bulk's face. Because tonight, I'm going to switch this camera, is AWF Meltdown at the cages. The doors just open. The general admission doors. You still have half an hour. Bell time isn't for another hour. Tickets are still on sale for AWF Meltdown at the cages in Phoenix, Cave Creek Road. You got that scumbag Rudy Rogers going up against Cash Cartier for the Arizona State Championship. You got JC Westerfield and Clutch with the rematch for the Heavyweight Championship. You have Lights Camera Faction against Juicy Finau and Chubby Depp. Is the ring going to be able to stay standing? You got a women triple threat. Priscilla Kelly, Brittany Brooks, SOS for the number 1 contender spot. Gabe Roca in it's a multi-man match. Let me see what kind it was. Ooh, excuse me. Bulk is dying. It is a 6-pack match. And it's Dos Equis, Roman Romantico, Carnage, Sexy Roy, Ozzy G against Gabe Roca for the Unleashed Championship match. NSFW will represent Ozzy G. Bring that title with you, Ozzy. Ozzy. Oi, oi, oi. We are on Ozzy's side at AWF Meltdown. Tickets are still on sale. But that's not all that matters. Oh, look at that nice Hogan statue. We're going to get a little bit more into Hogan next week when I have Papa J and the Man in Black, Alex Salyers. But the Man in Black, he left a message. Because next week, on May 9th, we got an unsanctioned match between the Man in Black, Alex Salyers, and the Scourge of Alberta, Rudy Rogers. Tickets are on sale for that, May 9th. It's going to go crazy. But let's see what Alex had to say to Rudy. Now, mind you, the video is a little small.
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag.
Here we go.
You saw AWF High Voltage a couple weeks ago. You saw Rudy Rogers break this across my back. And if you joined us at High Voltage the other night, you saw that I've made my decision. I am not going to fire him. I'm not going to suspend him. I'm not going to fine him. Instead, I have booked Rudy Rogers for May 9th at High Voltage, but not in a wrestling match. No. I booked him in a fight. The man standing across from him in that fight will be the Man in Black, Alex Salyers. Rudy, I'm not showing up to be your boss that night. I'm not even really showing up to be your opponent. I'm just there to be the consequence to your actions. Granted, you crossed a line that most guys would not have the balls to cross with me. But this can't go unpunished. I don't have a document or a doctor's note that tells the Arizona Wrestling Federation that I'm medically cleared to do this. And I'm not. But I don't care. I'm doing this because this is a necessity. And I'm waiving the Arizona Wrestling Federation of all legal liability. This will be an unsanctioned fight. And quite frankly, it's just going to be a learning lesson for a guy like Rudy Rogers. A lesson that's going to teach Rudy Rogers that he needs to be careful who he's fucking with when he's stepping on hollowed ground.
Ah, yeah. May 9th, High Voltage, downtown Phoenix, AWF training facility. Tickets are still on sale. Let me go ahead and show you. Look, we're back with these ugly mugs. But bam! AWF High Voltage. Tickets, $20, 7 to 9:30. That is 2.5 hours. Snacks, they're cheap. A big, nice, decent-sized bag of popcorn gummy bears, $5. You get a little bit of merch there. The card hasn't been decided because Meltdown's going on right now. But $20 for 2.5 hours, that is less than $10 an hour. You basically you make minimum wage, 2 hours of work. You know, I mean, well, a little over minimum wage. 3 hours, bam, you're there. High voltage. And also, on sale now. Boom, AWF Wildcard Rumble. On sale, $5.23 at Bull Shooters, 7 to 9:30. Now, mind you, tickets are a little bit more here. Early access pricing, though. You get front row. You can get general admin. But say, you and 3 of your friends are going, bam, get this 4-pack right there. 30, 60, 90. $89. Now you got an extra ticket. What do you do with that extra ticket? That friend who's been tinkling their toes in wrestling, you drag them. You be a drug dealer. You be be like, hey man, first wrestling match is free. After that, you're gonna want more, and it's only gonna be $30 or $20. It's at Bull Shooters. That's a bar. That's beer. As I like to get at Bull Shooters, chili cheese tots. Their chili cheese tots are phenomenal. This is not an ad. I am not sponsored by Bull Shooters. I am not sponsored by the Arizona Wrestling Federation. They're my friends. Ozzy G, we've done an interview with him. Sexy Roy, we've done an interview with him. We got more lined up. We got guys we're trying to get on here. I'm trying to get the young blood, Gabe Roca. I'm trying to get the champion, Clutch. Sexy Roy, we've done an interview. I'm making sure everything's still working. So, heck, I've had the Man in Black on multiple times. Back in the day, I used to be friends with Rudy Rogers. Who knows what happened? The way you find out what happened is you got to watch Big Lip Radio too. What happened between me and him happened there. I mean, I think I said something about Canada Gooses or something. I don't know. Like, he was probably talking about Berta beef, and I was just like, nah, man, it's all about Texas beef. You know, like Berta doesn't know anything. Alberta doesn't know anything about any meat. Something like that. You know, nobody likes Royal Canadian Mounties. You know, Canada is the reason why we have Justin Bieber and Drake. There's a few good things Canada's done. They've given us Ryan Reynolds. So, I mean, it's not all bad. But they've also given us Rudy Rogers. But we're trying to have more. We're trying to give you more. But, you know, usually NSFW takes place on Friday nights. Takes place on Friday evening. And when NSFW is done... Oh, that's on video. I wanted to say. Is it going to still be there? Yeah. Boop. When NSFW is done, you know what you get? You know what you can get? Oh, it started playing itself in the background. Let me go ahead and switch over to this media cam because on Fridays at 6 p.m. on the Arizona Wrestling Federation YouTube page, you get... That's right. You get AWF High Voltage on YouTube. You can't make it. I couldn't make it to last High Voltage. So what I'm doing, I'm watching it. Next Friday, if you can't make it to AWF Meltdown, next Friday will be the first half of AWF Meltdown. And also, little extra surprise if you like it, if you love my voice. In the middle of every video, usually every video, you'll get an AWF weekly recap from yours truly, Bulk Lesnar, NSFW, Big Lip Radio. We love High Voltage. We love Arizona Wrestling Federation. What me and Papa J do. Z Money, who knows? He doesn't care for WWE, but I'm pretty sure if we were to take him to High Voltage, he'd have a good time. But we love them. We're friends. And yeah. They have 3,000 subscribers. You know, let's see. Let me read a go ahead. What's going on? For this one, we have an AWF Heavyweight Championship match. Ooh, that's Clutch versus Rudy Rogers. Ooh, Rudy Rogers is going after titles before he's going after Alex, because he's got a title match tonight. Then we have the Creed versus SOS Sexy Roy and Ozzy G. JC Westerfield versus King Khan. Cosmo Orion versus Marty Snow. Now, just a little peek behind the curtain. My kids, my son, my nephew, really, really big Cosmo Orion fans. Really, really big Ozzy G fans. My son wants Ozzy G shoes. So when Ozzy G no longer needs them, I'm hoping to scoop in and get those for my son. You know, I need to go to the future, get myself a pair. But, you know, you guys have all this options. You have all these things you can do. And also, let me see. I'm trying to get this. Boom. Also, we have another friend. They're more of a friend of Big Lip Radio, but we're going to go ahead and chill them out here anyways, because we're about to sign off for the day. You know, when Bulk does NSFW on his own, it's usually a shorter show because I don't have the feedback, the bumping off with somebody else. But I want to chill out one more person, one more group. It's Be The Club. BeTheClubLifestyle.com. They got men's, women, headwear, accessories. It is a golf line. So I have a regular t-shirt and I have like an athletic shirt. There are 4Xs and they fit me really well. Washed them, they didn't shrink. The feature product. Let's go ahead and check out that catalog. Let's go ahead, check out men's tees, because that's usually what we got. Boom! And you get an NWO. New Wolf order. That's probably supposed to be like new golf order, but new Wolf. New Wolf order, but probably would Be The Club. All these Be The Club. Real Therapy, a little bit of fishing. Bottomless mimosas, everybody loves those. I have one that's not on this website right now. I have the Tap one. Let's see what else we got. Catalog. Let's check out some jackets. Oh, we got some vests. But let's check out the ladies. Ladies in nice little polos. Let's see what they got. The same tees. Whoa. Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought she was bald for a second. But they got like foundation, V-necks, piece, But yeah, let me see what bottoms we got here at Be The Club. Get some joggers. Headwear. Boom, we got the Be The Club. Sota rally. I don't know. You got a golf. Grape Ape. We know how we feel about Grape. Yeah, I got this as a t-shirt. Draft pick. So we got all this. The Minnesota base. That is right. Papa J, Z Money are back from the land of Minnesota. And so that's where their buddy for Be The Club is back there in Minnesota. And so let's check out this drinkware. What do we got? So we got koozies. We got slate. Slate, is a type of stone. Box logo coasters. You can get a little commit to every shot tumbler. A bottle opener. License plate. Steel tumbler. Glass. But we got all these nice little options. Oh. That was fast. My YouTube. But yeah. Go ahead. Reminding you, like, subscribe. Let me see. What do I want to play on my outro? Let's go ahead and play this. Yeah. This is that recap music. This is Bulk Lesnar. Reminding you, like, subscribe, join us on our Discord, link down below. Go ahead, get tickets to High Voltage May 9th. Wildcard Rumble on May 23rd. Tickets are on sale. Arizona Wrestling Federation /events. ArizonaWrestlingFederation.com/events. Link is down in the description below. Go to the Arizona Wrestling Federation YouTube page. Watch High Voltage. And this has once again been Bulk Lesnar, the last remaining Lesnar on television. For now. with the internet's most family-friendly NSFW podcast, Nerd Stuff and Freaking Wrestling. Y'all have a great night. Peace.